This keyboard right here will definitely blow you away. It has a stock Thock. And we're talking about Epomaker Galaxy 70. This is a 75% keyboard, which has outstanding switches. It has pre-lubed switches and stabilizers. It has so much stuff, and it's heavy. It's 1.8 kilos. This is the heaviest keyboard that I had on a review and the best typing experience out of the box, without a doubt. I mean, this keyboard is outstanding. It has wireless connectivity. You can connect it via Bluetooth, you can connect it with 2.4G dongle, and you can connect it wireless Type-C charging, Type-C connection. Uh, I'm really fascinated by the keyboard. So this is why I'm a bit speechless at the beginning. But let's go through some specs to give you some insights about it, because when I finish this video, you'll see why I'm fascinated by it. As already stated, we have 75% layout, 3 modes with Bluetooth, wireless, and wired, hot swappable, RGB backlit, gasket mount, south-facing LED, programmable software, full aluminum alloy shell with powder coating finish. The plate material is polypropylene, 4000 milliampere hours battery, PBT keycaps. Now, this right here is QWERTY ANS layout, 82 keys plus 1 metal knob, and I'll get to that part later on. The weight, as already stated, 1.84 kilograms, height is 350 millimeters, depth is 140, and typing angle is 7 degrees. If we go at the back, the lower part is 30 millimeters while the back is 45. Now the back part doesn't have much except for the coolant belt and logo, which does look outstanding even though it's at the back of the keyboard. But it has 4 bottom silicone legs support, and it really doesn't move whatsoever unless you lift it up. I mean, let's be honest, with almost 2 kilos and silicone legs, you can't move this keyboard anywhere. So at the back, we have a power switch right next to the USB Type-C connection. And the power switch is mainly for wireless connection, which is quite all right. And then we have USB Type-C port for wired connection and charging, 2.4 dongle, which is nicely hidden. And let me just show you how it's hidden. I mean, I didn't expect this because I was looking for the dongle and I couldn't find it. So you have here a sticker that you have to remove. And when you remove it, you have the USB dongle. Now, this is quite nicely hidden because usually what we get is a dongle at the back, which really doesn't matter. But this is really handy. I mean, it's really there, and you just have to slide off the magnetic cover. And when you're done, you just place it right back. Now we have the metal knob right here, which has a nice tactile feel on each bump, so that's really cool. And we have an indicator light bar. So pre-lubed switches, pre-lubed plate-mounted stabilizers, and hot swap socket with 5-pin. We have 3 connection modes. FN plus A is for Windows mode, FN plus S is for Mac mode, and it works on PC, laptop, Switch, tablets, Xbox, and PlayStation. So it covers all operating systems, all consoles. It really goes deep into the segment where you can practically use this keyboard everywhere. And the outstanding part is that even when you turn it on, the RGB looks outstanding. PBT keycaps, everything that I mentioned so far. I mean, I know I'm going a bit high above, flying high currently with this keyboard because I haven't had a keyboard this good on the channel, coming out of the factory directly to this table, not not needing to do anything on it and just typing away. So, guys, you know what I'm getting at. Beneath the PBT keycaps, we have Epomaker Zebra switch, which is factory loop switch set completely. Well, you can grab it additionally separately. Durable lifespan, and when I say durable lifespan, 50 million clicks. Then we have 5-pin socket compatible with MX structure keycaps and PCBs. Linear type with POM steam, suitable for customized keyboards as well. Spring length is 21 millimeters, pre-travel is 1.8, total travel is 3.8, and the actuation force is 40 G. And when you look at the keyboard, it's a standard 70% layout, and there's nothing like wow in those terms. Let's put it this way, when we're talking about the layout only. The edges are nicely curved, and when I say nicely curved, there's literally no, let's say, factory defects. It's perfect all around from the bottom to the top. It looks outstanding. The keycaps while typing, I mean, they're so nice. They aren't like regular PBT in terms of having that a bit matte finish. These are nice and slick, let's put it this way. So the keycaps are full, there isn't any light shining through them, which is quite obvious. The indicator light here is quite straightforward, and it's really small and nice subtle placement without a doubt, as well as the cover for the USB dongle. And when we're talking about the dome, it's the knob. It's really nice. And it has a click in the middle, so you can use that as an additional function. And when we're talking about the stabilizers, in general, the keycaps, I mean, wow, the shift isn't moving anywhere, literally, no matter where I try to press it. The space has such a slight wobble that everything else before is wobbling like crazy. The right shift, enter, no wobble whatsoever. So the stabilizers are insane. They really did an outstanding job. And no matter where I press the space bar, it really does. But listen to this. I have to give you the typing experience right up front so you can hear this because this is an insane talk. So when we take into consideration that you get this kind of talk from factory directly inside the box and you don't have to do literally anything, this is basically just a custom keyboard bought directly from the shop. Let's put it this way, right? Pre-loop switches, pre-loop stabilizers, really heavy keyboard in terms of the quality when we're talking about the chassis. And I don't know the layers inside, but there is no echo, and it would be really strange if there was. So I do have to state that, right? I do have to give you that information just in case. What you get inside the box, except for the keyboard, which definitely, if only the keyboard came and without any connection or whatever, you can't connect it, it was just dead. Just giving you an idea. The satisfaction of typing on this keyboard is outstanding. So let's go. You have two additional keycaps. These are command and option. These are for Mac OS, so you can swap them. You get two additional switches. If for some strange reason you use two more than others, you can swap them up after 50 million presses. Then we have the white USB Type-C connection. We're having a keycap and switch remover in one, which is outstanding. And you get an outstanding booklet that gives you all the information that you need when we're talking about the function buttons in terms of FN plus some key to do some function. So when we're talking about this, and we're talking about Windows. So from F1 to F12, you have some sort of a my computer, homepage, calculator, mail, player, stop, previous track, play, pause, next track, mute, volume up and down. Then when we go with function key combinations, Fn plus backspace, and you hold it for 3 seconds, you reset the keyboard to factory settings. Fn plus space, you get battery check. Fn plus Windows, lock and unlock Windows key. That's kind of logical. Fn plus A Windows mode, as already stated, and the S is for the Mac mode. It actually lights up green for the Windows mode and lights up blue for Mac mode. Fn plus Q long press to pair device Bluetooth 1, W is Bluetooth 2, and E is Bluetooth 3, and R for connecting it to 2.4G dongle. So light effects, Fn plus T turns on or off the backlight, Fn plus slash and backslash and the straight, so that's Q and W, toggle backlight colors. Fn plus enter toggle backlight effects, Fn plus shift toggle indicator light bar effects. And now we have the arrow combination for backlight brightness, raising and lowering backlight brightness, and backlight speed up or down. So it really is an outstanding keyboard. It really gets everything nicely done in terms of enjoyment while typing. I mean, I prefer low profile keyboards, but I'm honestly considering this keyboard is something else completely. It's really nicely packed in terms of the form factor, the layout. The typing is just wow. I mean, I know some of you guys who already have a custom keyboard, already did a custom keyboard, already met Epomaker's keyboards. You're already accustomed to this, and this is my first encounter when we're talking about this type of keyboard, stock but outstanding talk. So yeah, this is a huge thumbs up. And when we're talking about this, when we're talking about this keyboard, I have to do it, guys. I have to do it. This keyboard for the peripherals, PC Crazy Hall of Fame badge. I don't do that very often, as you might know, and some of you already noticed that. But some products really deserve this type of badge because they are coming from the factory, outstanding quality, outstanding design, outstanding everything. We were talking about the keyboard in general, so you know what I'm talking about: stabilizers, switches, pre-lubed, quality. Everything is there, and everything is packed inside the box, so you don't have to do anything. And this gives you an additional plus. Epomaker, this gives you an additional plus because when I received some other brand keyboards that don't have all the additional function buttons written somewhere here on the keycaps, you either have to find the manual online or you have to do something to find it. This helps a lot. Even if it's not a booklet or just a sheet of paper giving you some ideas of the functions, this helps. This really does help. Regardless of the paper, regardless of everything, it helps a lot. And big thumbs up. Big thumbs up to Epomaker for this keyboard. Most likely they have loads of other keyboards, but this is the first one that I have right here. So this one deserves a Hall of Fame badge. If there will be another Epomaker keyboard on the channel, it won't be getting a Hall of Fame badge, but it will definitely be receiving, if it's close to this one, receiving some sort of a badge, if you know what I'm saying and trying to explain to you guys. So, out of everything, I'm outstandingly satisfied and big thumbs up. You can check the links in the description if you're interested in this type of keyboard because literally with everything, they just scored. So there isn't any flaws. It's all up to you basically to choose the switches and all the other stuff, right? But all in all, yeah, that's it. I think I said everything. Guys, subscribe, hit the like button, click the notification bell. I'm going to enjoy typing on this one for the days to come, weeks, months, and whatnot. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.